Hello everyone and welcome back to another Julian's Editor video. This one is a special case. You see, if you've been living under a rock, well, like me for this past few weeks, Julian's Editor have recently announced
that they're going to shut down the server.
but not because that they are quitting for good. No. In fact, they're actually trying to focus on developing the app even more. You see, Julian have two versions, the international version and also the Chinese version. So, since the Chinese version are much more developed than international version, and it is just too cost inefficient to develop both at the same time, they decided to shut down the international server and make the Chinese version the international server, so that you all could play in it with the new and latest updates. Now, the problem with this is that the platforms are completely separate, which means that everything you have in Julian's editor will just stay in Julian's editor. But don't worry, we'll cover soon enough. Now, let's get into the video. So, the first concern that me and majority of the user base have is that what happens with our games, right? But recently, Julian's editor have announced that they will be making a tool that could help you in transferring the game. So, yay, yippee! That's amazing. Although there is still some concerns like how will it work? Like, is there will be like a duration? Will they give us a deadline or something? Well, this one is still, undefined. Fine, but who knows? All right. For now, this concern is a bit of a major 50-50%. Either they're going to succeed making the tool, it's easy to use, and everybody can transfer their games into Builda, happy ending, or they either give up or it just doesn't work the same as what they usually do. Like the games are all completely messed up, the coding is all wrong because two platforms will be completely different. But I did hear they say that the base of Builda is basically the same as Judas Editor, except even more advanced. So who knows? Who knows? For now, this concern number one is just in uncharted territory. So now we got to concern number two, recognition. You see, Julian's editor, the name, it just clicks, isn't it? The moment you say that, you can easily tell what it is, you can easily tell it from every other engines. It's classic, it's iconic. Builder, on the other hand, it just doesn't hit the same. I mean, I get it why they chose the name. It's short, easy to pronounce, and can easily be interpreted on across all languages, but still, could you have at least make it something creative so that it's fit both the old version of the brand or also easy to understand? Like, here's a suggestion from me. You see, Julian's editor is, well, Builda is mainly a 2D platform, 2D game making platform that have, assets. And in those assets, what are majority of it? Sprites. So why not just make it something simple but also recognizable but unique? Maybe something like Spritz or maybe Spritz editor or something like that. I mean, the platform is your playground.
So play.
Just think that maybe you should take a little bit more creative liberty on making the name instead of just adding one word and then.
An A into it.
And for my last and final concern, and this is a pretty big concern, is community clashing. You see, the Builda version of the Julius editor is originally the Chinese version of the app, which means that the Chinese community was a bit separate than the international community. And I'm not sure if They have, the same mindset of algorithm of what makes a game popular compared to the international version. And which makes me worry because of how our community is going to basically ruin their favorite haven. But who knows? Maybe the Chinese does like brain rots and stuff. So it's a bit of a 50-50. Either the Chinese will start hating us, or they actually enjoy having us, and they actually try to communicate and actually to welcome us into the community. Which, yippee, good ending. But yeah, the chances of community clashing would basically be either major disaster or very, very peaceful and helpful connection event for everybody. So yeah, that's basically it. I've actually have a lot more to say. It's just that I compacted this video because well, it's just too damn long, and honestly, I haven't posted in a while. For now, I also need to get to working on some other Julian's editor content. Sometimes life is hard. Anyway, yeah, that's all for today. Hope you enjoy the video. My concerns, well, justification. Just the goddamn. Sorry, we don't want to sweat here. Sorry. Hope you enjoyed the video anyway. Sorry if I ever say anything that is out of pocket or stuttering. Well, that's all for today. See ya. Lights.